flies.
That sounded like the start of a Puffy song.
Take that, take that, take that.
Take that. Is that a Puffy song?
Yeah, he always says he used to always say that back in the day in the Biggie song. He's like, take that, take that, take that.
Hell, like a dick, baby.
Oh.
I don't usually say baby. I threw baby out there, and I think I pulled it off.
Sounded okay to me.
Good. Good. Hell.
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 Hell, time flies. Hell.
Hell. We are recording, right?
Yeah. I think we're in there.
I don't care about that.
It's almost time for Jay and Marky. Hell.
Well, hell, Miguel, what the hell you do this time?
All right. Yeah, no. We should probably get started.
Yeah. Yeah, Marky. Get on the ball, son.
On the balls, son. Oh, shit.
What?
I don't know, man. I'm just fucking around.
Yeah,
I'm being a dickhead.
I'm having fun,
Being a
though.
dipshit, dog.
I'm having fun. We got this thing where we got to make sure everything's good before we get going. You know what I mean?
No.
That's how the process goes.
No.
That's what I was trying to explain to my lovely woman
You lovely lady.
about last time.
Yeah, like it's an art form.
If we could just come in here and fucking get going right away, and simple as that, it would be awesome.
Exactly. My job would be fucking easy.
You wouldn't have a shit ton of shit to fix, you know what I mean? All that.
Hell.
Everything be gravy.
Oh, shit.
Mashed
Hell.
potatoes. Mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes.
Hell.
What the hell? Anyway, welcome to episode 2, finally, of What the Fuck, Doug.
Yes, it took long enough.
It did, but we're gonna do it. That's why I didn't put a date on it. Like supposedly Jay and Mark comes out every Monday, but I've been late a couple times.
You guys have been pretty much on it, seems like to me.
Yeah, and
I've been slacking.
I missed a Monday too.
I've been
I
slacking.
might have missed 2 Mondays now that I think about it, but
Lagging.
that's the one I'm most consistent on though, is Jay and Mark.
Hell, you never know when you're gonna see me again.
There's 3 episodes of Jay and Mark that are actually 1, 2, and 3. We're up to episode 3.
Yeah.
And then episode 00 is 2 parts. So technically that's 5 episodes of Jay and Mark that have been out there.
Boom.
Boom.
Just like that.
Yes, just like that. And but there's only 1 episode, or there's 2 episodes of Madcast now. There's 1 episode of Better Half, and soon to be, and now if you're listening, 2 episodes of What the Fuck, Doug. So we're growing.
You're everywhere. Your face is everywhere.
Yeah.
It's on billboards now.
My face isn't really anywhere. Kinda.
Kinda is everywhere though.
But it's not everywhere, but my face is some places, I guess, now that I think about it. I mean, I am in the picture with me and Jay, and I am in the picture with me and you. And then I have an animated version of me. Well, not animated, but a fucking drawing of me for Better Half and shit. But Madcast just has the word Madcast in a picture in the background.
Yeah.
But so technically my face is out there, but it's not everywhere.
It's on a billboard on 62, dude. What are you talking about?
Is it?
Yeah.
Are you lying? You're
But I
lying.
put it on last night. Here.
Oh shit! If you did it, then I know it's probably flattering.
Had a little too much Corona and got it carried away.
Hell.
I was just making a picture. I said, that's not good enough.
Wow.
I said, I'm going up on the billboard here.
So that was part of your crazy endeavors last night that you were speaking of earlier, off the air.
Yes.
Would you like to elaborate, sir?
About last night?
Yes.
I mean, yeah, I could bring up last night, I guess, I suppose.
Go for it, sir. At your leisure.
I was hanging out with my girl's family, some cousins and her brother over at her cousin's house. And we were listening to music, hanging out, playing the drinking game. You ever play Kings, the card game? It's like
Kings?
Yeah, called Kings. It's like a drinking game.
I may have heard the name once or twice. I might have played it at once in a drunken moment.
Yeah, it was fun. It was my first time
younger days.
Playing shit like that.
But I don't remember it if I did. I enjoyed playing a game called, I believe it was called 31. It might have been called 33. I can't remember, but I think it was 31. The point was to get 33. You had 3 cards and they had to equal 31. So one of your cards had to be an ace, I believe. Oh, maybe not. But like an ace usually helped out in most situations. That was probably the easiest way. I can't remember. Honestly, I don't remember all the rules, but I remember that you won money with it. Like you could bet with it.
See, I never liked betting.
But we
Yeah.
we usually played with quarters. So really, if somebody
Oh.
won, like with depending on the amount of people, you might win like $5 or $10. You know what I mean? Or if you play with higher amounts of quarters, or like maybe with dollars,
Mm-hmm.
you might win like $20 if like however many certain amount of people play. You know what I mean? However many, you know. I'm not
20,
gonna
20
keep saying
buck
it.
cut, 20 buck cut, 20 buck come up. 20 buck
There's a
come up.
soundbite right there, dude. We could probably remix that, doing like the auto tune the news stuff.
Mm-hmm.
We could do that.
Hell, all I got is $20 in a dream. Hell,
Hell,
don't believe me.
hell. Go ahead, just throw out some other shit I could soundbite.
Just random soundbite shit.
Yeah, the stuff you say normally that everybody enjoys or something.
Do I even have a lot of sayings?
I don't know.
Who the fuck do you think you're
I mean,
talking to?
yeah, you know, it's a little more elaborate than that, I believe. But talk directly into the microphone so it
Yeah,
sounds
who
good.
the fuck do you think you're talking to exactly?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
son of a bitch.
See, you didn't say it with too much like.
I
Where's
don't,
the,
I
where's
don't,
the
I don't, I don't, I
charisma?
don't, I don't want to start yelling and shit right in the mic.
You don't
know
have
what
to
I mean?
yell, but I mean like
I want to get too carried
you can
away.
get animated with it, you know. Put some
Yeah.
put some love.
Put
You know what? I don't
some,
want to force it. I don't want to force
put
it.
some swag in it.
We'll just it'll happen and it'll be gold.
Who the fuck do you think you're talking to exactly?
That was pretty good. That was pretty
It's
good.
better. Work on it.
Just throw it into a story when you're really pumped up, and that'll probably be a really good one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Boom.
Yeah.
Just like that.
Boom.
That might be
But
one right
anyway,
there. Hell.
great job avoiding the fucking subject there, Doug.
Hold on, wait. You talking about the story?
I'm talking about your crazy
No,
night.
we got sidetracked there for a minute. I'm gonna go back to that.
All right, all right.
So yeah, we were over there hanging out, drinking, playing the little card game, the king game,
Where at?
over my girl's cousin's house.
It's not gonna get you in trouble talking. Not that really anybody listens. Jesse's gonna get pissed because you're talking about this guy.
Oh no,
I'm
like
just ragging on myself.
no one's gonna get pissed because looking back at it now, even if Marco,
I'm talking about.
the guy that I'm gonna be talking about here shortly when I
Okay.
explain the story, even if he watched this, he'd probably laugh about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's
all
just
right.
something we. But anyway, we were
All right,
hanging
cool,
out.
cool. I
We were
just,
hanging
you
out
know.
playing the game. You know what I mean? In a drunken haze, drunken Saturday night haze, drinking some Corona, chilling,
Yeah.
listening to music, and this Yelawolf. I don't even know how to say the guy's name.
I think it's Yelawolf. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I'm not even gonna try to say that.
I think it's supposed to be like the word yellow,
Yeah,
but it's yellow.
yeah. Well, that guy,
Okay, gotcha.
that fucking guy,
I'll say it for you. Just point and I'll say Yelawolf. Yelawolf.
that fucking guy. Yeah, he came on the fucking stereo.
Okay.
Whatever. Okay. So he sucks, in my opinion. The guy.
Yelawolf.
I don't really care for the guy's music. I don't really know a lot about him. I don't really care to know a lot about him. That's that. You know
No,
what I
no.
mean?
Okay, I feel that way about some artists as well.
Yeah, so I hopped in the conversation because my girl said he sucks. That's the cue right there, Marky. What's his name?
Yelawolf.
She said he sucks.
I don't think I've ever heard anything, so I don't know if he sucks. But I'm Yelawolf. is who you're
Check
talking
it
about.
out. Check it out.
I'll check out some Yelawolf. Sure.
So
Here, I'll look it up. Just keep telling your story, and
yeah,
I'll
I pretty
play it.
much just agreed with her about him sucking,
Okay.
and then Marco got a little offended by that, and I said Mac Miller is better than that motherfucker.
See, I've never heard Mac Miller either.
Well, I'm not a fan of Mac Miller either, but they both suck. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't.
In
but,
my opinion.
yeah,
but
I know what you're saying.
I would prefer to hear Mac Miller than what's his name?
Yelawolf.
Yes.
So just one L. I thought it was two. Okay.
Yeah, so I said that, and then he's like, "You don't even know. You wouldn't understand. You wouldn't understand about white rappers because you're not white." I said, "Motherfucker, I'm half white. What the fuck you talking about, hell? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, how you gonna tell me?"
Yeah.
And he said it as if Mac Miller wasn't a white rapper, which he is. Like he was black.
Oh,
Like, you don't even know what the fuck you're talking about, man.
damn.
So that conversation happened. I don't really remember how it escalated though. It escalated very quickly over some whack rappers.
No, I can
I
understand. Like
understand,
you were
man.
drinking though as
Yeah.
well. Maybe smoking on the Chiba. a little
Oh
bit.
yeah, but
Smoking the Chiba.
it wasn't that serious, so you know what I mean.
Yeah,
It was just
yeah.
a little debate that turned fucking I don't know, got really heated really quick over some little
No,
shit
no.
like that. It was kind
I,
of stupid.
No, and
For sure.
no. I mean, you get really, really hyped up over some shit sometimes. I think maybe you're just a little
Yeah.
stressed out. It was yesterday though, and you were off, so you'd think it'd be like, did anything happen earlier in the day, Dougie, that might have stressed you out a little bit? Not to be your therapist or anything, but
No, actually, dude. Well, it's actually good you're bringing this up because me and Dave, shout out to Big Dave of work.
oh, Dave, big DB, Dave
Yeah,
Bruner.
Big DB. Yeah, me and him had a good talk at work the other day about stress in my life and stress at work, stuff like that. So no, yesterday was actually pretty good. I went to an eye doctor appointment. I've been waiting 2 months to go to because last time I went to go to it on my weekend off, it got canceled. There was a sign up at the fucking door saying due to some unexpected event they were closed. So
Oh shit.
I had to reschedule that. Finally had that yesterday. So I got to
Oh,
pick out my
sorry.
new frames and stuff like that. I had a good day. That was
Oh,
pretty much it. Just relaxing, chilling out.
shit. So like, really, it wasn't too stressful of a day. I don't
No,
understand
and
why
then I
you're.
went over there, was having a good time, and then this whack rappers got brought up, and I just flipped out. It's
Maybe it was
crazy.
too good of a day, and you were just like subconsciously, just like, man, I got to do something.
That's
Today's been too easy going.
why am I like that though?
I
That
don't know. Oh,
sucks.
so that's you think it was that as well?
You might be. I think that sounds right.
Like subconsciously, you're just like, no, I
I
can't go a
gotta
day
end this
without
bad.
stress. This is it's like you're addicted to stress or something. Like you gotta have it,
You might be right.
got it, you know. Got any stress?
Yeah, I mean
Uh,
that sounds like me, dude. I can dig it.
oh no.
I am like that.
But I do have some Yelawolf. Let's see what all the fuss was about, Doug. This is actually Yelawolf, Best Friend, featuring Eminem. I'm not gonna play it all because
Yeah.
I don't want to get in too much trouble or anything. I don't know if I really can. I don't think I can if we're like using it for educational purposes because I see that all the time on like
Yeah.
videos and stuff.
Yeah. I hope not.
But anyway, let's take a gander.
Yeah.
This is Yelawolf, huh? Is this him?
Yes. Yes, that is him.
Have you heard this song?
No.
It's called Best Friend featuring Eminem.
No, I have not. You know what I was just thinking there, Marky?
What?
It'd be really ironic if I ended up liking this song,
Oh shit, it would be.
but I hope not.
Is he like into Jesus and shit?
I don't really know a lot about this guy.
I mean, it's not terrible, but
Yeah.
I mean, I don't love it or anything.
Yeah.
I just want to hear where Eminem fits in.
Yeah, because Eminem, I do know Eminem signed him.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So is he a rapper? He's a rapper.
Yeah. Yep.
Because this seems like more singing than rap.
No, yeah, he's usually always rapping.
Shit.
This might.
Maybe he
I
raps
didn't even
later.
know. I didn't even know he really sings like that.
Well, I don't even hear fucking Eminem. Oh, there he is. He's cutting out. Shit. Sounds terrible, Dougie. I don't know if this was such a good idea.
Yeah. Well, you know what?
Well, we heard
you
Yelawolf.
gotta experiment sometimes and see how it goes.
We heard Yelawolf, and that's all that really
There's only one.
matters.
There's only one way to find out if it's gonna work or not. You know what I mean?
No.
You gotta try it.
I'm not worried about it.
See how it works out. It's okay.
I could still do my sound bites. But no. So that was what all the fuss was about. You didn't really get a good example of his rap skill there, I guess. But
Yeah.
apparently he's good enough for Eminem,
Yeah. Yeah.
who is debatably one of the best rappers in the world. Debatably.
Yeah.
A lot of people say he is, but I don't agree that he is the best. I would agree that he is one of the best,
Yeah.
but I don't think he is the best. I'm a Tupac guy all the way.
Oh yeah.
I love me some Pac. I like Nas too.
Nas, yeah.
I love fucking the Wu-Tang Clan. I like a lot of fucking rap, but I wouldn't say that Eminem is the greatest rapper. It's hard for me to say that anybody's the greatest rapper, really.
Yeah.
But I'm a big Tupac fan, and in most cases, I would probably say Tupac.
Tell you what really grinds my gears.
Oh,
Fucking when all these little young rappers out here try to claim they're the best rapper ever, and all this BS talking about they're the best to ever do it and all this shit. Like, dude, what the fuck you talking about?
like why even
You
claim
suck.
it?
You suck.
I don't any young rappers in particular you're
It's
talking
fucking
about?
Young Thug, dude. You ever seen Young Thug, Marky? A guy
No,
named Young Thug?
I imagine he's young and he's a thug.
Check this guy out, dude. You gotta just see what he looks like. He looks like a fucking frog with dreadlocks.
Young Thug.
Young Thug.
All right, I'll have to edit in a picture of him for this.
And there's
for the
there's all
viewers
these
at
rumors
home.
going around about the guy being gay and all this. You know what I mean?
Oh, there's rumors about him being gay.
Him and Lil Wayne are beefing.
So you think maybe it's a lovers' quarrel?
Uh,
Because I've heard some stuff
there's
about
rumors.
Lil Wayne and Birdman or something like that, isn't there?
Dude,
Talking about how
there's
they're
rumors.
blowing each other and kissing each other.
I've heard rumors that Birdman has some things going on. Has some things going on with Lil Wayne, Young Thug,
Oh,
and numerous other
Illuminati shit.
little young rappers out there. Yeah, I think he's like the.
He looks, honestly, looking at these pictures of him, he looks like he's probably sucked dick for crack at some point in his life.
Yeah.
And I will save these pictures that immediately made me think that when I saw it.
Yeah.
So the viewers at home can see it as we're talking
Okay,
about.
look,
Hopefully, I edited them in and didn't forget and be lazy.
Can I see one?
This is the first one I saw. I was like, man, it looks like an old black lady who probably sucks dick for crack.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes, that is him. That's Young Thug.
Like him, like
Marky.
even in this picture, he looks like he's just like, yo, I'll suck your dick for crack. Yo, hey, you got any crack? I'll suck your dick for crack.
Yeah.
Like that's what he looks like he's saying,
Yeah, man.
doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
All right. Hopefully, I remember to
He
put
looks
the
like
picture
he
in the
just
video.
got done saying crack. You
Yeah,
know what I
like
mean?
crack.
Yeah,
Crack.
yeah. And
Hopefully, I don't look like a fucking.
They just froze the shot there. But yeah, that's Young Thug.
Oh shit.
That's the greatest rapper of all time right there, Marky. You're looking at. You've just been introduced to the greatest of all time.
Hell. I'm pretty sure I look like a fucking retard mimicking his picture and what I think he's saying.
And you didn't even hear any of the music yet.
No. Shit, you want me to look up the music, dude?
Dude, go for
If
it.
it sounds alright.
Go
Young
for
Thug.
it. I want to see. I just want to see.
Is there any song in particular? So, like a good example?
Dude, I couldn't tell you. I mean,
Hell.
they're all so great. It doesn't matter which one you pick. You're just gonna be amazed with how
I got, well,
good it is. You know
oh,
what I mean?
Young Thug. This one is also called Best Friend.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Holy shit! What's the chances of that?
I think it's fate, and this is the one I'm supposed to choose.
You
It's
know
number
what?
one, and it's the same title as the last one.
And later on this evening, me and Marky are gonna make a song called "Best Friend."
Oh, I don't know how I feel about that.
Tune in for that one. Hell,
Well,
everyone
here-
else.
here's Young Thug's Best Friend.
Let's see what it's about.
It's probably about his best friend, Yelawolf.
Birdman.
Yelawolf. The other song was about Young Thug by Yelawolf.
Illuminati.
Yelawolf.
Illuminati.
This doesn't sound right. This is how it sounds in the beginning?
I couldn't tell you. I wouldn't be surprised if that was how it's supposed to sound, coming from the greatest of all time.
Oh, he's the greatest of all time, huh?
I mean, yeah, he's the best.
I feel like I need a new fucking chord. Honestly, from what I hear like this,
Yeah,
I'm not impressed.
right.
Sounds like a gimmick. Again, I can barely hear it, and I'm sure everyone watching or listening can tell. But
Yeah, but
Yeah. There's a faulty technical difficulties with this cord, ladies and gentlemen, and I apologize.
So now that we're off the subject of the whack young rappers that claim to be the best,
Yeah, that led from your debacle over Yelawolf.
yes, that guy.
You just don't like to say the name, so I want to say it the exact same way every time, like I'm pressing a button and it's saying it.
I just can't say it. I just can't say his guy's damn name for some reason. Oh,
Yelawolf.
yeah, but the Tupac. While we were on Tupac, what do you think about that? The theory going on, if you want to call it theory, or
Well, you're talking about the cop that is claiming on his deathbed that Tupac is still alive
yes,
and that he was paid. How much was it? Do you remember?
I did not remember the
I
number.
think it was 1.5 million. I believe I
Yeah,
wrote it down.
and I remember seeing something about there was like 20 or was it 50 different people that were supposedly paid off.
Well, what I read was he said Tupac Shakur is still alive. Says a retired cop on his deathbed. Shakur paid 50,000 for a body to be taken to the morgue,
Yeah, the same story I read. You tagged me in. Yeah.
and he was paid. I think I didn't write this down for. I don't know why not, but I think he was paid like 1.5 million
That sounds right.
to cover it up, and Suge Knight was involved.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking duh. um, yeah, that's what this cop's saying.
What do you believe that? What
I
do you
mean,
think?
to me,
Is Tupac alive, Monkey?
from what I've read, because this isn't new or anything, people have been saying this shit for years, ever
Yeah.
since he died. And I mean, if you look at all the evidence people have to provide it, it makes sense, but it's not believable in a sense. But like, to me, I think anything's possible. And I mean, I think he could have
Mm-hmm.
faked his death. I mean, if anybody could, he would, because he was a smart motherfucker.
Yeah.
He was smart as hell, dude, and he had a lot of money. He's saying, I mean, he would be 44 years old now.
Mm-hmm.
And from what I remember reading now, I didn't write this down either, but I think they said something about he's in South America.
That's what I've been hearing since he died, pretty much.
I heard Cuba too.
Cuba or somewhere in South America.
But South America is what I read in the same article I read about the cop that's saying this shit. And what else was I gonna say? I can't remember.
But at the same time, he could. How do you know there's not some island out there no one even fucking knows about that he's just chilling on?
yeah, yeah. Oh no, what I was gonna say was is he's worth like $40 million in royalties, I believe is what it said.
Yeah.
40-some million in royalties that he's living off of if he would still be alive right now.
Yep.
And shit's still being released. Like a new album from Tupac of shit you've never heard before comes out every few years, I
Mm-hmm.
think. So he's probably making money off those albums being sold and the royalties from whatever those albums are used with and whatnot.
But how would he even get access to the money?
Fake name or something, dude.
Oh.
I mean, I'm
Shit.
not like trying to back this dude up or anything. I'm just saying,
Yeah.
like, if it was possible, how would it work? And I would imagine he would just have a fucking. I mean, if he can
A
change
fake
his
ID.
identity, he can just have another account under that identity. And obviously, he couldn't do this alone.
Right.
So he probably knows somebody that he probably planned it all out and had it in some way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not impossible. You see it in
Yeah.
movies all the time, which just because it's in a movie doesn't mean it's fucking possible. But I'm sure it is possible with a lot of money and enough know-how and being smart enough, you know?
I remember seeing you seen the death photos, right?
The autopsy
Yeah,
photos.
the autopsy
Yeah, they
photos.
said that apparently that would be this body. And the only autopsy photo I've seen, you don't even really see his face. His face is turned the opposite direction of where he's at. And from what I read, he didn't have an autopsy. he was like cremated or something. Like
Yeah.
way too soon. Like before, like his investigation was completely like botched. Like nobody gave a shit really.
Mm-hmm.
I also read, and this is funny, that when Tupac, he was still alive when the police, I don't know all the details, so I'm probably gonna sound like an idiot talking about it, but before he died in the street there,
Yeah.
um, the first cop to go up there and talk to him, he was still alive, and he was like, "Hey, are you okay?" And Tupac like, fuck, I think he said Tupac like moved his finger to like come towards him, kind of,
Yeah.
and Tupac just like spit out some blood and said, "Fuck you."
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And whether or not that's true or not, I don't know.
Yeah.
But if that's not, I'm just like, that's fucking awesome. He's just like,
Yeah.
fuck you. Like, of course I'm not okay.
Yeah.
Like, but
I never heard that, but I like that. I like
no, I
that
read that.
story.
I
I
read
like to
that a few
believe
months
that's.
back.
I like to believe that's true.
No, like that. Of course, that's what fucking Tupac would say. Like,
Yeah.
maybe he didn't. Maybe that's just a story. I also heard a story one time that a guy was in Wendy's sitting at a table eating, I imagine in Hollywood or somewhere in California,
Yeah.
and Bill Murray was there.
Mm.
And Bill Murray goes to leave and walks up to his table, takes one of his fries, eats it, just looks at the guy and says, "No one's going to believe you."
To Tupac?
No, to this guy that was in the fucking in Wendy's. You know what I'm talking about? Okay, this guy's sitting in Wendy's and Bill Murray was there.
Yeah.
Bill Murray goes to leave and walks up to this guy,
Yeah.
takes and eats one of his fries and just looks at him and says, "No one's going to believe you."
Oh, about him taking his fries.
Yeah.
Okay, I had
Which
I had a
it's
blonde
probably
moment.
not true, but like,
Yeah.
how awesome I want it to be true.
Yeah.
Like, that would be a fucking classic, awesome Bill Murray story.
Yeah.
Like, it's almost like those stories that you see about Bill Murray, because I saw another one where when the like 20th anniversary or something like that of Ghostbusters came out, or maybe it was the 10th anniversary,
Yeah.
on like DVD and Blu-ray, somebody said that they pre-ordered it from Amazon, and Bill Murray showed up at their house at 2 o'clock in the morning and personally delivered their Ghostbusters Blu-ray to him, and said something to him, I can't remember, and then just left.
Probably said the same thing. No one's going to believe you.
That might have been it, but like, it's almost like these stories, because I've seen quite a few of these stories.
Yeah.
Those are just two I remember. Are almost like Bill Murray's Chuck Norris jokes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, Chuck Norris doesn't really have a fucking another fist behind his beard, and the boogeyman doesn't actually check his closet for Chuck Norris every night. You know,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
these are Chuck Norris jokes. And like these Bill Murray stories you're seeing, I'm thinking they're kind of like, they're the Chuck Norris joke for Bill Murray.
That just
Like,
proves how awesome he is.
kind of, or just like,
How cool
he
of
is
a
so,
guy he really is.
everybody loves him so much and thinks so highly of him that like these stories then like heighten his legend.
Yeah.
Which like, Chuck Norris has nothing to do with Chuck Norris jokes. And none of those things are really true. They're just funny and they just heighten the legend of fucking Chuck Norris.
Yeah.
So, what Chuck Norris jokes are to Chuck Norris jokes, those Bill Murray memes and stories are to Bill Murray.
Yeah.
To get, put an analogy out there for it. I'm
Yeah.
doing this a lot.
You got to reach that. Oh, careful.
Oh,
Got to
good.
reach that
I need to start
legendary
doing it.
status
Yes.
by doing that,
Oh, yes.
and so on and
Just
so
like
forth.
I'm reaching
Whatnot.
legendary status by doing this.
Yes. You're creating your own thing like Bill Murray did and Chuck Norris right there with
Hell,
that.
we're like rappers today.
Yeah.
We do a lot of hand motions. Gang signs.
A bleepity bleep bleep.
I hope nothing we did now is a gang sign.
A blob. Oh, God. I didn't think about it. I hope not.
Hail.
Hell.
Hail.
That's the last thing we need, hell.
Hail. I have a sound board that I put all kinds of sound bits on my phone.
Mm-hmm.
I think I told you about this. I definitely did. We fucked around with it forever.
Yeah.
But there's all kinds of cool ones, and I'm gonna try to work them into the shows from now on.
Mm-hmm.
But
Okay.
there's great ones for all kinds of stuff we're into. Like for example, there's like a little Power Rangers theme thing here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you probably can't hear that very well. I should probably turn it up a little bit.
Crank that bad boy up.
Yeah, and then you have for Big Bang Theory fans, there's like this one. Gunny. You know, so if anybody who watches Big Bang Theory would know that. But like we can fit them into conversations and shit, you know, like the Psycho theme and whatnot. Obviously, when I have a better chord, it'll sound fucking better. Goddamn amateurs around here. But yeah.
But yeah, Marky. Yeah.
My name is Jeff. I don't know what that's from, but I've heard it before.
I've heard it before too.
And then like this Shia LaBeouf shit that's been going around.
Just do it!
That I still have not seen any of. Somehow I missed that whole thing.
You haven't been to work. Before Justin left yesterday, a coworker of ours, he put up a picture of Shia LaBeouf on the office window, taped it up to the window, and it says, "Just do it. Don't let your dreams be dreams." And it was funny. I didn't know it was there.
Just do it!
Was it still? Oh,
It's probably still there because I think Pat said he was going to do it, but Justin did it.
Oh,
and so Pat probably left it there and wants it there.
Oh wow. So
There's also a picture of a donut, and there's words and captions for it too, and I don't know I can't remember what it says, but it doesn't make any sense to me. But like, I feel like what I got from it was it's a picture of this raised donut. Have you seen it?
I know exactly.
It's this
what
picture
you're
of this raised
about.
donut, and it's almost they're just like, look at this fucking donut. Look at this glorious fucking donut. We need to make donuts like this. Like I was telling Coob this, like that's what I got from like I can't figure out why they taped it up there.
You didn't know what you were looking at when you looked at that donut, Marky?
Oh, what is it?
You don't know what that donut is?
No, do you know?
That's the greatest donut to be made in the history of donuts you're looking at.
Really?
You're looking at the perfect fucking donut in that picture.
We didn't make that.
You will never see a donut look better than that.
Why is this donut so amazing? It's just beautiful. It's just a fucking beautiful donut.
I have no idea. That's all I know is that's the perfect
So
donut.
it just mysteriously popped up.
There's
There's no origin story for this picture of this perfect fucking donut.
I don't even know what.
Because I never got an explanation either. Because I was like, "What the fuck is this?" And I'm reading it. And I'm just like, "What? What does that even mean?"
Whoever wrote that. Yeah. But I don't even know.
It was Pat or something, or Big Pat, maybe
know,
Dorothy.
But I don't even know where this donut came from. Like,
I don't either. There's no explanation for it. And when I asked Kubiak about it, he's like, "I don't know." I was like, "What are they just fucking like I said, like, oh, look at this fucking glorious donut."
Who made it?
And he just laughed and was like, "I guess."
Where did it come from?
Yeah, I don't know.
What I mean? Like,
I was wondering that myself.
And why are you so like?
Why am I so concerned about it?
No. Like I'm saying, like they're putting this picture up of this perfect fucking donut, right?
Yeah. Like, are they telling us that our donuts aren't good enough? I don't make the fucking donuts. I just fill them and ice them.
Well, I'm thinking even if
clean up after them.
Say you are okay. Say you're making the donuts, like that process, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they put a picture of the perfect fucking donut up, like that.
Like they're pretty much just telling you, shoot for this.
Yeah. How would you go about shooting for that with no explanation on how it got like that?
Yeah.
How are you going to get the perfect donut if you have no idea how it got to be perfect?
Well, do you know that? Well, because it's obviously not for you or I. Because we don't make those donuts. We're not on that shift. We just deal with the donuts afterwards.
Yeah.
Now, they're probably talking to the people making the donuts on the morning shift.
Yeah.
So they're probably telling them, for all we know, they've talked to them and they've been taught, because that one guy was in there for a few days this year, like going in and fucking with the dope, telling it like they've been putting it in the freezer and stuff. Maybe they were explained, or it was explained to them, and they're just like saying like, look, shoot for this, like this is what it should look like. So like whatever you do to make it look like this, that's what you should be doing.
Yeah,
because this is a perfect example of what we're trying to do. So I mean, I imagine that's what it's probably all about, but I don't know that. This is all just me deducing it down to that. Dougie, you are breathing very heavily.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm just like, I almost feel like you're like getting very angry, like those motherfuckers. Like,
oh no, I was just thinking like
that's what it sounded like. You're like,
like I'm about to have a fucking anxiety attack.
Yeah, like you're just like, oh my
I'm
god,
just
dude,
seeing
Mark,
red.
just
I'm
stop.
just
I'm
seeing
fucking
red in my eyes.
Yep.
It's blood. No, I'm just trying to figure out who made the donut.
Yeah, where did it come from?
And if that is the case and it's from that guy that was coming in there, how come he doesn't come in there and show them how to make that donut?
Well, I think he has. And
And they just
for a
can't
while
they
there,
can't duplicate it.
I've seen those donuts that look like that. The raised donuts look
Yeah.
like that donut has.
Like Lay's?
Like any raised donut, really. Like they've looked like all puffy and beautiful. Like that donut looked. It was like a perfect donut.
Yeah.
It did look like a really good donut. I would
Yeah, it
eat the
did.
fuck out of that donut.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, but I imagine, and I have seen a couple look like that before. And one, we were icing them or something, and I was just like, damn, dude, I would eat the fuck out of that donut.
Yeah.
So maybe they have achieved that, and they're just like trying to be like, guys, come on, this is what we're looking for. So try to do it like that, you know?
Get a larger quantity of them.
Yeah. They're just like, we've done it before. Like, whatever you did, this is what we're trying to do.
Step it up.
They can do it. You know what I mean?
It can be done.
Yeah. For all we know, it looked like it was a picture from like a newspaper article or something. Maybe like he just photocopied it or like copied it on a copier. But nobody watching other than people that work with us give a shit about this right now.
Fucking perfect donut.
But yeah, Marianne Donuts, man. They really try for the perfect donuts, so eat some fucking Marianne Donuts.
And we're gonna get the perfect donut if it's gonna kill us.
Honestly, dude, those fucking pumpkin donuts are delicious.
Yeah, I really like the cinnamon ones too.
Cinnamon ones are good too. I feel like they're maybe go a little lighter on the cinnamon.
Yeah.
It's a little too cinnamony, but cinnamony. That's such a weird word to say.
What about them peanut butter?
Oh, this peanut butter's so good, dude. They should make peanut butter sticks. Peanut butter filled sticks with that peanut butter cream.
Didn't we used to have those?
No, they had peanut butter cup sticks, but there was just cream on the inside. I'm saying they put that peanut butter cream inside the stick, put chocolate on top, and sprinkle fucking like Reese's Pieces on top. Reese's Pieces on top for Jeffrey and all the people out there who hate that shit. It's just, it rhymes. It's hard not to do.
Yeah.
But Reese's Pieces on top, or maybe Reese's Cups. Peanut butter cups on top would be good because they put those on top of the peanut butter cup sticks.
Mm-hmm.
But it was just cream on the inside. They need to put fucking that peanut butter cream inside there, dude.
Oh, that's a bad mamma jamma.
I like that. That's a bad mamma jamma.
That's a bad mamma jamma.
And I thought hurricane season was over.
Oh, Miguel, he would have loved that.
Hell,
Miguel.
Hell.
Where are you?
Hell.
Answer your phone next time, Miguel. Hell.
Like a boss. That's a good one. I like that.
Hit him with that Nate Dogg one time.
Smoke weed every day.
Yeah. There you go.
Smoke weed every day.
Does it look like I'm saying it?
Yeah.
Let me do it at the camera.
Smoke weed every day.
You are now Nate Dogg.
Oh, may he rest in peace.
Yes.
I like Nate Dogg, dude. He was good.
You ever see the movie Malcolm X?
No, but isn't that's with the Denzel Washington?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what it is.
Yeah.
I've seen bits and pieces of it in the past, but I haven't seen it all.
It was just a funny little situation. At the end, they're like, I am Malcolm X, all these little kids in some little African school. They're just standing up like, I am Malcolm X, and I am Malcolm X. They're all saying that.
Yeah.
It's like, I am Nate Dogg. I am Nate Dogg.
Yeah?
Yeah, my mind's just wondering. Man.
So they sound like Nate like this?
Smoke weed
Yeah.
every day.
They would just
So
like,
they
say
have that kind of voice?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
I don't know where I was going.
No, that I was trying to like what is because you went from Nate Dogg to that,
Yeah.
you know, and I was just like, okay, how does this relate? So they sound like Nate Dogg.
Malcolm X
So.
and Nate Dogg. Just made them relate somehow.
I thought you were rickrolling me. That sounds terrible. I really need a new chord.
We'll get it, Marky.
Yeah, yeah.
What the hell?
Oh, but back to that Tupac thing.
Yes.
Remember the death photo? What's the
Oh, the autopsy.
The autopsy
Autopsy
photos.
photo.
Yeah, his head was turned. All of his tattoos were not there either.
Yeah, there was a lot of inconsistencies with Tupac himself and whoever's body that was in the fucking autopsy photo.
So yeah, when I heard that about the guy saying, you know, the body double and all that, I already believed it when I seen that autopsy photo. That kind of made me want to believe it anymore. But I'm surprised that more people didn't come forward about this allegation about all this. You know what I mean? If there was 50 people or 20 people or however many people it was that were paid off, why didn't more than one person come forward with this? Why is it just coming from one guy?
Well, this guy's on his deathbed. That's
Yeah.
why he says he's coming forth with it. But maybe maybe he was paid $1.5 million and so much a year for the rest of his life, and now his life is over. And he probably has a family or something left over, and
Well, I remember him saying that he didn't want to die without people knowing the truth.
yeah.
Something like that. So,
I use your
yeah, go for it. Do you think more people will come forward after him coming forward with this?
I guess.
Confirming it?
Why? I just question why do you not? What's so important about him dying without people knowing the truth? Like, why is it so important for people to know the truth about that? Because obviously, if Tupac faked his own death,
Yeah.
he doesn't want he doesn't want
Be
that to be
found.
known. Yeah, I mean, if he did, I'm sure he would have popped back up. I mean, Tupac was not a fucking shy dude. If he
Yeah.
wanted to do something, he fucking did it. Like,
Yeah.
he was an extrovert. You know what I mean? He spoke his mind. That's why he got into a lot of trouble. You know what I mean?
Yes.
But
Very.
it doesn't make sense to me. Like, why? Do you want to is he just bragging about how he fucking pulled off faking Tupac's death? Like, you were right all along and I'm the fucker who did it. You know what I mean? Or I was involved and we pulled it off and now I'm going to die. I just wanted to be that fucking asshole to fucking ruin Pac's whole plan, you know?
Yeah.
And take credit, somewhat for it.
So you think this guy should just keep his mouth shut, pretty much?
I mean,
Is that what it is?
it just doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
That is what doesn't make sense to me. I mean, I think it's totally possible, but that's why I have my doubts.
Hmm.
And obviously, I think if Tupac really wanted to come back into the spotlight and be like, bam, Elvis is alive too.
Yeah.
Like, it sounds nothing like Pac, but I call him Pac like we're homies.
Yeah.
Like, I miss you, man. Pac, my brother.
Pac, I feel you, man. I feel you, Pac.
I feel you, dog.
Oh, wow.
We should make
hit
that
him,
a
hit him with
fucking-
that monkey.
Sound bad, but
You feel me, dog?
no, that's where I have my doubts. Is like, why come out now? Oh, because I'm on my deathbed. Well,
Yeah.
why? Still, explain yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's more to this story. You know what I mean? You know who we should ask?
Oh.
God, that sounds like shit. This is never gonna
I
work.
didn't even hear that. What was it, though?
It was Hodor.
Yeah, I can't even hear it.
Yeah, dude, he sounds like a fucking
I can
demon.
barely hear it.
Oh, burn my cord.
I can hear it slightly.
I don't know why it sounds so bad.
It
It's all
sounded,
good.
it,
I don't wanna
sounded, it sounded
spoil.
fine before, too.
I know. It's gotta be the cord. But I don't know, man.
Hey, yo, Marky. Kick that shit, son. Hit me with some topics.
Topics, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I've read that Kevin Smith, legendary indie filmmaker,
Yes.
probably one of the most successful indie filmmakers that is still indie, like a consistent indie filmmaker, you know what I mean? He's probably not one of the most successful indie filmmakers because most hugely successful filmmakers started out as indie filmmakers.
Yeah.
I would probably say George Lucas is probably the most successful indie filmmaker.
Mm-hmm.
But that's because he started so soon and he changed the fucking game.
Game changer.
But anyway, Kevin Smith.
Does Kevin Smith inspire you?
He does. I'm a big fan of Kevin Smith. I think everybody pretty much knows this at this point. But recently announced that he's going to kill off Silent Bob, his own character. I can plainly see that you were distraught about this.
Yeah.
No, it's alarming. I
makes
don't
you wanna
know. I don't know
cry.
what it's
Hell.
gonna mean, and he hasn't elaborated. But from what I read, and he hasn't stated anything about it on his podcast at all.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I listened to Fat Man on Batman earlier, and that's the most recent one out, and he
Yeah.
hasn't said a thing. It may have been recorded before he said this somewhere, but I don't know how I feel about it. And I won't know how I feel about it until I know what it means for Mallrats 2 and Clerks 3.
Yeah.
Does that mean Silent Bob's not going to be in them? Or are these movies going to take place, like, in a different universe? Or, like, before that happened?
Yeah.
Or I contemplate whether or not Kevin Smith will make Silent Bob like a character that's still around but in a different way. Like only Jay sees him.
Yeah.
Like he's a Force ghost from Star Wars.
Like some How High type stuff.
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah, they could put like that kind of element into it.
Yeah.
Or like I figured since they do a lot of Star Wars shit, maybe he's like, you know how like Yoda and Darth Vader and Obi-Wan became like Force ghosts at the end?
Yeah.
And I think even in one version they edited in Qui-Gon Jinn
Yeah.
in there, and they become Force ghosts at the end of Return of the Jedi. Maybe he'll come back as a Force ghost because he was always doing the fucking Jedi mind trick, moving the cigarette with his mind and shit. They were fucking Jedi-like superheroes in
never even thought
Blunt Man
about
and
that.
Chronic.
Yeah. I still haven't watched that. I need to check that out.
Well, I mean,
That's-
the version of Blunt Man and Chronic that was in Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back when they were making the fake Blunt Man and Chronic movie.
Yeah.
And he was able to like make the bong saber float over to his hand, and he was all surprised and
I
shit.
never thought about them putting that element in there. That would be awesome if they did do that.
Yeah, it made him like a Force ghost. Like
Yeah.
this whole time he was a Jedi, and like you just didn't know because Bob never fucking told you because he never talked or something.
That would be slick.
That would be way cool. But I mean,
He would totally do that too.
and I believe Kevin Smith is friends with George Lucas. He's worked with Lucasfilm and shit
Mm-hmm.
before, and like, I mean, he's actually told stories about talking to George Lucas because you know how in Clerks, the original Clerks movie, they have the whole conversation about the independent contractors that built the Death Star.
Yeah.
And what their family must be like, and did they get any insurance money and shit like that?
Yeah.
Just like such a realistic look at a Star Wars problem.
Yeah.
He said that George Lucas loved that fucking part of the movie. Thought that was just like such a cool fucking look at the Death Star and like a real look at what that would be like. So I know that he definitely has met and probably knows George Lucas in some ways. So.
George Lucas sounds like a fan.
Maybe. I think George Lucas is probably just a fan of Star Wars satire.
Yeah.
You know? But
I could see George Lucas watching Tusk.
maybe.
Totally digging it.
I mean,
You know what I mean?
for all we know, Lucasfilm might have been involved somehow. Maybe, probably not, but I mean, he may have. I think he edits at Skywalker Ranch, Kevin Smith, sometimes, or has before. Oh, shit. But now he's killing off Silent Bob in Moose Jaws, the third installment of his True North trilogy that it started with Tusk, which you have seen.
Yes.
It's going to continue on with Yoga Hosers and finish with Moose Jaws, all of which have Johnny Depp in them. And Kevin Smith's daughter is in, I don't know if she's in Moose Jaws, probably. She's in a scene in Tusk, and she's the star. Her and Johnny Depp's daughter are the stars in Yoga Hosers. He describes it as like a Bill and Ted, with girls,
Yeah.
and they fight like monsters and shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm waiting for a trailer. He showed the trailer at Comic-Con this year, but he hasn't released it anywhere else yet, so I'm waiting for it. It comes out next year.
Like a Monster Hunter type deal.
I guess, yeah, like Bill and Ted meets like a Monster Hunter type thing, I guess, and maybe there's like a superhero type element to it, but
Yeah.
It sounds cool. Like he said, it's mostly for like teen girls and shit, but like he said, adults can enjoy it too.
Yeah.
But it's very different, and I think it might actually be PG-13. But I think it's his first like PG-13 movie. But I'm still gonna watch it. It's still probably gonna be enjoyable because I like that sort of thing. Because you ever saw like Reaper? It was produced by Kevin Smith. He directed that pilot episode. It had the guy from Tucker and Dale vs. Evil. You ever saw Tucker and Dale vs. Evil?
No.
Shit. All right.
This happens all the time.
All right. Anyway, I can't remember the guy's name.
I never know the movies.
the one kid from Grounded for Life, which I don't think you've seen either, because I've asked you about it before. And
No, I haven't.
anyway, I can't even remember why I was talking about these motherfuckers. Because I was too busy trying to think of something that you would know this guy
Yeah,
from.
which I do not.
Oh, Reaper. They're
Yeah,
on this
Reaper,
show
yeah.
anyway. And the kid, it was on Netflix. It might still be on there. I don't know. It was at one time. But the kid, it's about this kid who's the son of the devil, but he didn't know until he was like 20-some years old. He works in a hardware store, and he's in love with the girl that he grew up with and works there too.
Mm-hmm.
And he finds out his mom and dad tell him that he was the son of the devil, and that the devil has come back, or no, I think, yeah, he is the son of the devil, and he was gonna come back for his soul at a certain, or he wants his soul when he fucking dies or some shit like that. I
Yeah.
can't remember. I didn't actually finish the show, but doesn't mean it's not good. But so the devil comes back, and he was like, and it starts having him do things for him to like, I can't even remember why, but and he's doing stuff for his dad, who's the devil and shit, like killing monsters and taking demons back to hell that got loose and like bad souls and shit. It was pretty
Yeah.
entertaining. Like it was cool. I imagine it's gonna be a little bit like that
Yeah,
because Kevin Smith produced and directed the first episode or whatever. And
it does sound pretty slick.
But if check out Reaper if you ever can. I'll probably give you an idea. What
So it probably is on Netflix.
It was at one time. I don't know if it still is. I don't
Check
think
it
it
out.
is because
No.
I haven't seen it on there. But yeah, Yoga Hosers and then Moose Jaws. Silent Bob will die.
So Silent Bob will die in Moose Jaws.
And from what he said, he will get eaten by the moose. He also said that it was between him or Jay that dies. And when he talked to Jay, was like, I don't want to fucking die. And he's like, why not? He's like, because I still want to be around and fucking be in the movies and shit. And I was like, well, I guess it's time for Silent Bob then. So Jay didn't want to die. So Jay's still going to be around. He still wanted to be around. That's why he's not dying.
Yeah.
But so Jay will still be around. But I imagine maybe Silent Bob might still be around in spirit, or like I said, maybe as a force ghost.
That's what I'm hoping for.
Or maybe like, in Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back when there was a little angel Jay and a little demon Jay, maybe he'll be like I said, maybe only Jay sees him.
Yeah.
And he's just like, it's like a how high type thing, like you said.
Yeah.
Or
That
I
would
don't know.
that would be awesome.
It would add a whole new element to Jay and Bob. Like maybe they can make a Jay and Bob trilogy.
Bob, don't get rid of Bob though. Come on.
But
Don't
Jay
get
and
rid
Bob
of
are in Moose Jaws. They're characters written into Moose Jaws. So
Yeah.
you're gonna see Jay and Bob again at least one more time together.
But I hope Bob don't.
If
don't
not-
just go all the way.
Yeah.
I hope it turns out
Well-
like we want it to.
Again, what I want to know is what does that mean for Mallrats 2 and Clerks 3? And possibly a Mallrats 3 in the future.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? God damn it, I need to...
Yeah.
Talk too much, Doug. My shit goes out.
Clerks 3.
I'm psyched for Clerks 3. I'm even more psyched for Mallrats 2 because I just want to see where those characters are at this point.
Yeah.
And he selected the mall
I seen
for
that.
Mallrats 2.
I
It's
seen that, yeah.
Exton Mall in... I can't remember where, but it's not in Jersey or anything like that. It might be in New York or something. I think it's like Minnesota or Arizona. No,
It was some weird town, wasn't
the
it?
mall in Mallrats 1 was in Minnesota. Because actually Sean William Scott grew up in that town
Mm-hmm.
where that was filmed. And I just remember that from a commentary track that I
Yeah.
watched because I'm a huge fucking nerd.
Which is awesome.
Thanks, Dougie. You're so encouraging. I love it. You're such a good dude.
Yeah, man. Hell.
Which is awesome. You're a fucking nerd. At least you're not an asshole.
Nerds are cool. You know who's not cool? Douchebags.
Yes. Dipshits.
Dipshits. Jackasses.
Who's it? You know someone that's a dipshit, right?
No, I do not.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure you know him.
No, I do
You
not.
work with him. He's his name's Mark.
No.
Oh shit. But did we talk about Disney re-releasing the original Star Wars trilogy?
No, we did
The
not.
original theatrical cut, unedited, no special edition, no Han shooting, or no Greedo shooting first.
Do you see this going on right now? What's going on over here?
What you're?
Like,
I don't think we talked about it.
no, I'm just
What, you're
getting, I'm
excited?
getting excited. Yeah.
No, it's gonna be good. But like The only way you could get them before they re-release them,
Yeah.
like right now, the only way you can get them are on the Laserdisc release they did back in the day, and the VHS tapes, which I have. I have the VHS tapes, which VHS tapes aren't worth shit anymore, unless there's something you can only find on VHS tapes. They were never released on DVD or Blu-ray. You know what I mean? Which is the case with those Star Wars VHS tapes.
This is way overdue.
But now they're going to be worthless. They're absolutely worthless now.
But your VHSs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they're worth something. They're still originals. They're probably worth the most you could get for a VHS tape these days. But I mean, before now, that was the only way you could get them, so they would worth something. But now they're worthless.
Yeah.
Not even even right now they're worthless because they're being released. You know what I mean? Like nobody's gonna want to buy them now because I was like, oh, I can just get them in fucking HD quality.
Yeah, which is
in next year. You know what I mean? I'll just fucking wait. Why waste my money?
It's gonna be awesome.
But it's still cool to have them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Cause you know what? See, you don't think about it like me. I'm thinking about it like, well, right now you're one of the only ones that can go back and watch those.
Actually,
you know what I mean?
I may be wrong now that I think about it. They might still be worth something because there's interviews at the beginning of them with George Lucas that probably won't be on any other. They might be a special feature.
They got to be worth something just because of the fact that they're
old,
like, and
original. Well, not original releases, but
there's people out there that really dig stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. No, I understand.
You're always trying to get yourself shit, Mark. Yeah,
I don't know. No, I'm just
saying
it's just
they're worthless.
something
They're
like,
not worthless. Damn it.
There's other people out there that have them too, and like I'm sure
they have some
know
worth,
that.
Marky. They have some worth.
Yeah.
You don't seem to believe.
Yeah. No, I just agree, and I don't really have anything else to say about it. I guess you're right. That's where I'm at.
You know what you need to do? You need to fucking watch them bad boys somehow.
I have a VCR.
Yeah, check them bad boys out.
I've watched them. I watch them like once a year, maybe twice a year.
Oh, do you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, awesome.
And then once I get them on Blu-ray, I'm gonna watch them probably more than that a year.
Yeah.
Plus, I'm gonna watch the fuck out of some special features because that's why I love Blu-ray. That's why I will always buy shit. You know?
Yeah.
Because you'll get. I love like fucking 90-minute documentaries about like Frank Miller. You know what I mean? Or like even like 20 to 30, 45-minute fucking long documentaries on the making of.
Mm-hmm.
Like I love the fucking box set of Indiana Jones that I have because there's a 45 to 55-minute long documentary on the making of each one.
Yeah.
Each movie. It's so fucking cool. I love that shit.
That's awesome.
Like that's nerdy as fuck, but it's so interesting, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, coming from a guy who wanted to go to film school, almost did go to film school, I mean, I would definitely find that interesting.
Yeah.
But, yeah, Blu-ray is where it's at. That's why I can't wait until there's even larger formats where they can cram all kinds of shit on there.
I just can't wait till they get a date on it.
A date? Yeah. Oh, sometime in 2016. Because this wasn't actually a official statement from Disney or anything. Because it's Disney that's going to re-release them. They might even release them in theaters beforehand or at the same time for people who want to see it in IMAX or, 3D or something.
So would that be why I just got my Yoda from Disney like that? Are they remaking all that stuff too? Like
they might,
because it possibly be the same one that you had.
It could that I got in like early 2000s probably.
Are they just remaking everything possibly? Like all the
well, I'm sure
stuff?
Now that Disney has licensing, they're gonna put out all kinds of shit, especially new stuff for the new movies.
Yeah.
So they'll probably re-release versions of characters and figures from the old
stuff
movies.
And the new one.
They might even put out like boxes. I mean, now that Disney's got it, Star Wars dude is who started fucking merchandising for like movies and shit like that.
I'm seeing Star Wars shit everywhere. Like GameStop's full of it.
That's why another reason why George Lucas is one of the most, if not the most successful independent filmmaker of all time, because he kept like when he signed, they had such little faith in Star Wars when he made the first movie.
Yeah.
That they let him have all the merchandising rights, and then he made all kinds of fucking shit and sold it. when it took off, dude, he became a fucking billionaire. A billionaire, dude. I mean, there's entire aisles of Star Wars shit at Walmart.
That's all I'm
And
seeing
Walmart is
everywhere,
all
yeah.
over the fucking world. It's ridiculous how much Star Wars shit. That's why Star Wars shit is worth so much fucking money.
Did I tell you I got my pop-up Yoda at GameStop?
Your pop toy?
Yeah,
Yeah, those
yeah,
are...
dude. Like it's everywhere, dude. I
No,
got a fucking
Star Wars, everybody wants their hands on Star Wars. That's why Disney bought it for fucking like 5 billion or 6 billion or whatever.
fucking Kmart just had a fucking it's like a pillow Yoda, dude. I just grabbed
All
that.
kinds, dude, all kinds.
I'm gonna have like fucking Yoda everywhere, dude.
You're a Yoda fan,
I'm
bro?
loving it, dude.
I like Yoda.
loving it.
I want to see a young Yoda movie.
Did you see the picture?
Yeah,
Was
the
that you that
concept
tagged me
art.
in that?
People do all kinds of like fan art and shit of what it would be like.
You
Like,
tagged me in that, right?
I might have.
I think that's how I seen it, dude. That looked
It might have been Jesse that tagged us in it,
okay.
but one of us tagged each other in it.
That looked awesome.
It does, dude. I want to see a young Yoda movie really bad. I also want to see a young Gandalf movie.
Yeah, yeah.
Because from what I've read about young Gandalf, he was the shit.
I remember
He
you saying that. Yeah.
Fucked all kinds of women and shit. Like he was just fucking awesome, and he was a beast. So I want to see a fucking young Gandalf movie too. We've seen young Magneto.
Mhm.
Let's see the young version of Ian McKellen as Gandalf.
Yeah.
Like not Ian McKellen, but like Michael Fassbender is the young version of Magneto, who was played by Ian McKellen. I want to see somebody that's a good actor play a young version of Ian McKellen as Gandalf.
Mhm. It would kind of be awesome if they just did like that about a whole bunch of characters from Star Wars. You know, just branched all of them off.
They are doing that. They're making a solo Han Solo movie.
Yeah.
Who's a young version of him, and they're making a Boba Fett movie. I think they're making another one too, and I can't remember.
I didn't know about that.
There's also a show called Rogue One, I believe, that's coming out. It takes place 30 years before Episode 7, so it takes place like right around the time of the original trilogy.
Yeah.
And it's about X-Wing fighter pilots. And from what I read, the first season or so is going to be about how they stole the plans for the Death Star that they talk about in one of the movies when they destroyed the Death Star, how they found out the Death Star's weakness and shit. You know what I mean?
Is this going to be animated or no?
No, this is going to be live action. The guy who plays Hannibal in the Hannibal TV series, Mads Mikkelsen.
Jeff's a big fan of that.
Yeah, is in it. Supposedly. He's been cast in it.
Oh, wow.
So that's cool. I like that guy too. He was in a really good movie called Valhalla Rising that I enjoyed. He was also in that movie King Arthur with Keira Knightley and Clive Owen.
Yeah.
He was one of like Arthur's homies. One of the coolest ones. He had like the coolest hair with like braids and beads in it and shit. I think he had like a bird that was always chilling with him and flying above him. He was a beast in that movie.
King Arthur's homies.
Yeah. Keira Knightley was like a warrior chick with like a bow and arrow. Had war paint on and shit. It was hot. It was hot, man. Oh man, it was so hot. Man, I'm done. But no,
You just
and
the butthead or what is that?
yeah. Hey, butthead.
Oh wow, that's great.
I'm not.
That's a sound bite right there. I'll tell you that.
Well,
what Marky is the time getting away from us?
Hell, yeah,
Again.
we're like a couple minutes over an hour at this point.
Is Jay here? Is Jay in the building?
I don't know. I was wondering. I haven't got any messages, but I know he's showing up next because we're gonna do an episode of Jay and Mark.
Because you're a workaholic, ain't you there, Marky?
I guess so. Yeah, I'm fitting 2 podcasts into one day.
I tell you what, we got so much.
I got a lot of work ahead of me.
We got a lot of stuff we still need to talk about too. Yet
I know.
I'm gonna get on the ball with this more. I'm gonna stop fucking around with the hee haw gang.
Yeah.
Fuck around gang. Hell.
Yeah. Playing hee haw with the fuck around gang.
Yeah.
Come on, say it for me, Doug. Come on.
I'm trying to fucking pack donuts over here. You're playing hee haw with the fuck around gang.
Nice, buddy. I like it. You
Yeah.
even added some donuts in there.
Yeah. Oh,
Give it some extra
God.
funk. I'm having some deals here.
Is Vader still intact over there?
Oh, Vader's fine, sir. Vader's fine. But I guess that's a sign that we need to end this, Dougie.
Yeah, but that was done totally on purpose.
You did that? Did you do that with your mind, Doug?
That the force is strong with this one, Marky. Strong.
Are you going to come back as a Force Ghost if you die?
Yeah, and we're gonna
Which,
still,
God forbid,
and we're gonna
anything
continue
happen.
the podcast and make millions.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. You're going to fake your death
And you
and
can
live
just-
out the royalties of the 2 episodes of What the Fuck, Doug.
Maybe I'll really be dead and I'll really be a force ghost, and you can just keep all my royalties
Hail.
because I won't need to use them because I'll be a force ghost.
Hail.
Hell.
I like it. All right. Just let me know. But unfortunately, we're going to have to change our plan because everybody's going to know. Don't you
Well,
tell anybody.
according to you, no one watches, right?
Jesse does.
Yes, we have viewers.
He actually quoted the show to me the other day.
See?
Well, not our show, but mine and my brother's. When I said, when I was what I thought was a Russian guy, when I was just like, your dick looks funny, no?
See, to me, you sound French. Almost.
French?
Yeah.
Your dick, it looks funny, no? I guess that does
You
kind of
sound
sound.
French, yeah.
I you know, because to me, like, no offense to French people, but like sometimes when they talk, it sounds like they're a little slow, like they're kind of dumb.
Mhm.
Like there's a lot of does and was in there and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
It was like B hit the P, it'll B. Like,
Yeah.
they even make weird faces when they kind of look like the Godfather, apparently.
Well, just how your voice sounded like. Say that again. Your dick looks,
The dick looks
your
funny
dick
thing.
looks funny.
Your dick, it looks funny.
It's kind of
No?
just kind of a drag on the.
I guess I kind of do it a little different every time, but
And then
like
you say
I try
no,
to
like-
put a raspiness in there to make you sound like Russian or
Yeah.
kind of like Rasputin-y, you know, like your dick, it looks funny. No? Like that, you hear that? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. It sounds in the microphone. I can hear all that
You
detail.
need to make that into a fucking character somehow.
Maybe yeah. Let's
Like just dress up and do the whole thing. the
let's
whole-
throw that around for a little bit, kind of develop it. Maybe
Yeah.
I'll throw it out there with you. But yeah, Dougie, before we get into too much more,
It was.
we should probably do a sign off here.
Yeah, we have too much fun.
We need to get on this, do it a little more because this is fun. I
There's
enjoy it.
plenty of things to talk about still.
Yeah, like we got a whole list of shit. We're gonna have to get it in there so we can talk about it before it's old news.
There's just not enough time in the day.
Yeah. Not only that, but we were supposed to have a special guest on this episode, way earlier than we ever anticipated, but we couldn't get a hold of him.
Don't even get me
One day.
started.
One day you will get to meet the man behind what will one day be known as
What the hell, Miguel?
What the hell, Miguel?
What the hell?
What the hell?
Answer your phone, hell.
It's your goddamn phone, Miguel. Hell.
Get off Facebook, hell, Miguel.
Hell.
Probably get home and have fucking 35 notifications.
Hell. But yes, with that said, maybe Miguel next week, maybe not. But until next time, this was What the Fuck, Doug.
Fucking A right it was.
Fucking A right it was.
Yeah.